Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
Ever the optimist.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
You know, we could just take it to technical services like they said.
We're police. We're allowed to do police work.
I'm a nurse. I'm allowed to perform surgery.
If you want to be a nurse, that's up to you.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You my backup?
What kind of gun is it anyway?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
Not your average bean shooter, that's for sure. Smith & Wesson, with what looks like a pearl or ivory grip. The kind you'd normally find in a display cabinet.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
Not in some junkie alley.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Exactly. See? Now we're getting somewhere.
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services. I'm out of here. Happy hunting.
Can you hurry it up, Floyd? We got places to be.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm going to see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself. What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are? Look at this junk. How you doing, Cole? Found it yet? It's not my job to pick through other people's trash. Probably dope needles around here as well. What have you got, Phelps? Anything? I don't even want to think about what that smell is. I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap. We're never going to find it. It's a waste of time. Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. 2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Building looks vacant. I don't want to wait around all night for the super to let us in. Is there a way up from the outside?
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
We could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here. What are you doing, Cole? You've gone too far. Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
We've got to be thorough, Cole. Check into every corner. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up. Make sure you search the whole area. Have a good look around. It could be anywhere. Keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss anything. Have you checked that back wall?
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, He's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD. Shame about that gun. Real collector's item. Sorry I can't help you more. It's not really my affair, but I hope you catch whoever you're looking for.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din. The gun store's up on Central Avenue, Cole. Are we going? You want to trace this guy who owns the gun or not, Cole? Back to the store, let's go. Have a word with the owner. He ought to have the guy who bought the weapon registered. So go ahead and look the guy up already.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
That was a very bad move, Schroeder. Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm going to take a look around.
This is all bullshit. You hear me? I told you everything I know. I keep my gun under lock and key. I've done nothing wrong, and until I see my lawyer, that's all I'll say.
A list of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation, or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner, and leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
You want to pay this Schroeder character a visit, don't you? Let's roll. We found the gun, Cole. Let's not blow our chance with the owner. Back to Schroeder's place. We need Schroeder's apartment number. Got this, jackass. Don't worry. You search around.